Hi Libra, welcome to your monthly oracle reading for November. And this month I'm using Goddess Guidance Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. So let's get right into your messages. So let's see what's in store for Libra. Here we go. And it's the last month of fall, so get your reflection happening and move forward. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting through. Here we go. Okay, so these took a little longer to come out. Ooh, I like it. Here we go. So you have infinite supply. And that says you are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. So we'll get right into that. Okay, bold. Unleash your adventurous side. Take risks. Take risks and be daring. There you are. And for those of you who have cats, there's your cat. Coming with you along for the ride. Here we go. So you have home. Okay, home. How does this work? Okay, so your household situation is improving, either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. Okay. So that's interesting. I'm getting I'm getting two feelings here. You have one foot at home, one foot out in the open, like in adventure or something like that, or trying to decide between the two. Should I stay? This is like a should I stay, should I go situation for a lot of you. That's what I'm getting. And you've been kind of thinking of that for a long time. It's just, once you make the decision, it's done. It's made. It's like you feel like, oh man, maybe I can't go back. But that's not necessarily true. If it doesn't work, you could go back to where you started. That's fine. But overall, this is saying there's some risk maybe some of you want to take. Maybe there's a financial risk. Maybe it's like a project or something like that. And you feel maybe financially, maybe you won't have enough. That could be the case. Maybe you feel if you move somewhere, you're like, oh my God, am I going to starve? Am I going to be on the street or something like that? This is saying it's reassuring you, whatever choice you make, you're going to come across different signs and just synchronicities will happen to help you along the way. So this is definitely a card of the universe is having your back because your intention is pure and you're authentic in whatever it is that you want to undertake, okay, or whatever it is that you want to do. It might not be very easy. Yes, you might have to work towards that or start preparing or planning towards that. But maybe ask for help too, okay? Because the whale here symbolizes some big, maybe project or business venture or responsibility that you're thinking of, or maybe you're already in. And maybe it's time to kind of delegate. Maybe you want to hire someone else to help you with a small task or something like that, okay? But overall, it's saying that you are very much supported. It could be, having a house over your head, a roof over your head, being able to eat, every day. And even for those of you, maybe for one or two out there who, is scared, like if you're even going to eat the next day, there's situations that happen to you, like miracle situations where, and this is just an example. Let's say you don't eat, you have your neighbor knocks on your door and they're like, hey, I made a cake or I made some pie here, have some. So those are the kind of situations like they want you to know that you're going to come across and not to be afraid because you're very much connected with source and you're very much supported. Okay. So you are supplied for today. So don't worry. I mean, if it's something that you're not sure if you'll have enough money to do it, I feel like it's going to work out for a lot of you. Just do what's in your heart and look at the colors here from very going inwards and a lot of reflection. I feel like you're breaking through in whatever it is you want to do. It's saying your passionate side is coming out. So there is a lot of fire coming in for a lot of you. So maybe it's just exploring what it is you've always loved and bringing it out in the open, something creative or artistic, but just kind of getting in touch with your hobbies or what it is that you love, and just feeling that this is you. This brings a flame in your heart. So it is very beautiful just looking at it overall. And I am looking at the mountain here. So, you will require some patience for your results or rewards to reap the rewards, but it's not something that's not possible. It's telling you get started. Take that leap of faith, okay? Some of you, I do feel, you're craving some adventure in your life. Like maybe you want to leave where you've been, and you're like, I'm bored. It's just dull. Every day is the same, blah, blah, blah. So it's saying maybe you need a little, like a small, maybe a vacation, like could be 2 weeks, it could be a month, could be 6 months, maybe taking a job, like maybe abroad, or it could just be trying living somewhere else where you feel matches your vibration more. So maybe the type of music you listen to, the type of people you want to be around, the dating scene. It could be something small, something simple. It could even be like coffee, like what kind of coffee you drink, anything like that. So it's saying overall not to be afraid of that, okay? So you have something wonderful to bring to the world. And it's saying to be your authentic self, to be bold and not to be scared of what other people think, to go ahead. So I do feel for some, maybe you have people maybe in your household that might not agree with this, because Libras are a very family oriented sign. It could be, you don't want to disappoint your friends or your family. You want to be there. So that might be the risk that you need to take. Okay. So it could be like, just deciding, gathering your thoughts, making a plan, and just confidently saying what it is and why, your intention of why you want to do what you want to do, and everything will be okay. I don't think it's going to be such a big deal. Even though some people might get sad for a little bit, but they'll realize, this is part of your life purpose and your destiny. So whatever brings a fire in your heart and whatever you envision for your life, wherever you see yourself in the future, what, like picture it, what it smells like, your surroundings, what you want to taste, like what food you want to eat, and make it happen. Okay. So it is a very beautiful card. Okay, so unleash your adventurous side, Libra. It's asking for you. Your soul is calling for you to do that. And this one here, home. So just looking at this card by itself, your household situation is improving, either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. So some of you maybe are dealing with, annoying toxic roommates, and you're like, okay, that's it. Like, I need to make something happen here. I need to go by myself. Even though you might need to do something extra to get more income, you will have so much more peace of mind if you do that. Libras I just feel like you're going to be like, yes, you love being with another person, because Libras is the sign of partnerships, but I do feel you gain a lot of balance to being on your own and just reflecting and just like having your own energy. I feel like you love that just as much as being with another person too. Well, who needs someone that's like toxic around? Then it doesn't even count. You want to be with someone or with people who raise your energy and support you, right? You don't want to, it doesn't count partnership if it's around a toxic environment. So you're very mindful of that this month especially, and you're starting to make a plan. Okay. For some, I feel like, if you're looking for work or business, it's very close to home. Okay. So it's saying that you do have opportunities maybe working within your home. So some of you might be thinking of launching something, working, from your house. Okay. So that's something that works out for you or might work out for you. But I do feel, because adventures here, I feel like a lot of you want to adventure out. So it's something that you're going to be researching more this month. You might actually be very active on it. And trying to come up with some action plan in order to make it into a reality. Okay. So there's going to be, and I feel like you've slept on it a lot. Like you've even had it in your dreams, messages come through, or even signs around you. you've slept on it and you've reflected a lot. I do feel a lot of reflection. So it's kind of like, okay, what's stopping you now? Go after what it is that you want. Okay, so for others, it could be that going out on an adventure and just it has to do with kind of leaving what you know, what's comfortable behind. For others, you could be more in touch with your household, so more connected and more serving to someone that needs you around the house. Okay, it could be even home renovations happening. So it doesn't have to be a drastic move. It could just be that you're spending a little more time around the house, around home, or whatever you consider home. And home could even be another person. You feel at home wherever that other person is. So this could even be of partnerships, maybe even taking a leap of faith. Maybe it's a long distance relationship and taking a leap of faith and going towards that person that makes you feel like you could be yourself and you feel at home, you feel comfortable. Okay, but overall, it could even be just being around the house, helping a parent, helping a child, spending time at home, especially towards the holidays. You just feel like you're in the spirit of being around family, friends. So you're having a good time, whatever it is, whatever situation you're in. I do feel it's going to be an exciting month for you. So have a good one, guys. Enjoy it, and I'll see you next month. Bye bye.